Something unexpected is about to shake the calm of Heartland Ranch. Caleb Odell, the man everyone thought they knew inside and out, has been carrying a secret, and now, it's about to come out. It's not about horses, it's not about rodeos. And it's not about the ranch. This is about a truth he's been hiding for years, one that began far from the rolling hills of Alberta, in Vancouver. And when he finally opens up, the confession will leave the Heartland family stunned, questioning not just Caleb's past, but the future of the ranch itself. It began on a quiet evening in Hudson, the kind where the sky glows soft orange and the air hums with the sound of crickets. Caleb had been distant for weeks, avoiding long conversations, missing family dinners, finding reasons to be out late. People chalked it up to work, maybe a tough season with the horses, but Amy noticed more than anyone else. Caleb wasn't just tired, he was unsettled. His eyes seemed to wander when others talked, as if his mind was somewhere else entirely. For Caleb, the weight of this secret had grown unbearable. It started years ago, before Jade, before Hudson, before he had built the life people saw now. Back when he was in Vancouver, working odd jobs, drifting from place to place, chasing rodeo dreams, but barely keeping his own life together. There, in the city's shadowed corners, something happened, something he thought he could bury forever. But lately, pieces of that past had been finding their way back to him, in phone calls he didn't answer and letters he didn't open. Amy finally cornered him in the barn one night. She didn't push, but she asked the kind of question you can't dodge. "Caleb, what's going on with you?" Her tone was gentle, but it cut straight to the bone. Caleb hesitated, then said something he'd never said out loud before. "There's something I need to tell you. And it's about Vancouver." The way he said it, slow, deliberate, made Amy's chest tighten. Vancouver wasn't a place Caleb talked about much. Whatever happened there, it wasn't just a bad memory. The truth was, years ago in Vancouver, Caleb had been part of something he never wanted anyone in Hudson to know about. It wasn't illegal, but it was dangerous, and it left him with a debt, not of money, but of loyalty. The kind that follows you no matter how far you run. He had promised someone, a man he once called a friend, that he'd stay quiet about an accident that happened during a late-night rodeo practice. A young rider had been badly hurt, and while Caleb hadn't caused it, he'd been there. He'd helped cover it up, thinking it was the only way to protect his friend's career. For years, that secret stayed buried. But now, the injured rider, after years of recovery, had resurfaced in Vancouver, telling a different version of the story. One that put Caleb in the center of the blame. And if that story spread, it could destroy the trust he had built in Hudson. Caleb's hands shook as he told Amy the pieces, his voice low, his words heavy. She listened in silence, her face unreadable. When he finished, the barn felt colder than it had minutes before. Amy wasn't angry, not yet. But she was shaken. This wasn't just about Caleb's past. It was about the fact that someone from that past was now reaching into their present. And if Caleb's confession was only part of the truth, then the rest of it might hit harder than anyone could imagine. Somewhere in Vancouver, a storm was brewing, and its first winds had just reached Heartland. Amy thought she had found peace, but peace in Heartland never lasts for long. The trailer shows her riding through the familiar golden fields, the wind in her hair, her eyes fixed on the horizon. But behind that calm look, there's something else, a storm she's hiding from everyone. Ty's absence is still there, like a shadow she can't shake off, and no matter how much time has passed. Every corner of Heartland reminds her of him. Then, the unexpected happens. The trailer reveals a moment, quick, almost easy to miss, where Amy stops her horse suddenly, staring into the distance. Her breathing changes. The air feels heavier. We don't see what she sees right away, but we feel her reaction. It's a mixture of shock, hope, and fear. Something, or someone, is coming back into her life, and it might change everything she has built since Ty left. But we also catch a glimpse of Jack watching Amy from the barn. His expression says more than words ever could. He's worried. He knows Amy well enough to recognize the signs. She's about to be pulled into something she isn't ready for. But Jack's the kind of man who lets people figure out their own battles, even if it hurts him to watch. The next scene teases a meeting. A shadow appears at the ranch gate. The camera doesn't show the face, but the posture, the way the figure stands, almost feels familiar. Fans are already buzzing. Could it be Ty? Could it be someone connected to his past? Or is this just another test for Amy's heart, forcing her to face the truth she's been avoiding? Lou, on the other hand, senses trouble before anyone else. She's seen Amy go through heartbreak, and she's not ready to watch her sister break all over again. But Lou also knows she can't protect Amy from everything. People have to face their own ghosts, even if it means walking into pain again. In just a few seconds, the trailer tells us something important. Season 19 isn't just about moving on. It's about what happens when the past refuses to stay buried. And for Amy, that means the quiet life she's tried so hard to protect is about to be tested in ways she never imagined. The story of Heartland has always been about more than just horses and open fields. It's about family, love, and the moments that test our strength. Season 19 is shaping up to be one of the most emotional chapters yet, filled with unexpected turns, heartfelt reunions, and the kind of drama that stays with you long after the credits roll. But remember, this is just the beginning. What lies ahead for Amy, Ty, and everyone at Heartland could change everything we thought we knew about their lives. The next episodes will answer some questions and leave us with even more. Will the bonds of family be enough to weather the storms ahead? Or will the past come back in ways no one saw coming? Only time will tell. So stay with me, because the ride is just getting started, and I promise, you won't want to miss what's next.